Yeah, good evening students. Am I audible? Shall we start the session? Yes, please let me know students. So, good evening everyone. Yes, tell me please. Shall we start the session? Okay, so let us start the first question. So, question is with reference to the history of ancient India, Vishwakarma, Maya Danava, Manjusri are renowned as. So, it is very important topic. So, option A is Vedic sages and option B is Jain monks and option C is temple architects and option D is court poets. Yes, tell me. So, how can you deal with this type of questions? If you have ever see this word anywhere like Manjusri, so have you heard this word Manjusri? Tell me. So, if you see that word Manjusri, so where you might have read about that, and even this word already gave by UPSC in one of the previous years UPSC questions. Okay, and even if you have heard about this Maya, who was she? So have you heard about her in Buddhism? So Maya's dream, white elephant, right? So actually these Vishwakarma, Maya Danava and Manjusri, they are renowned as temple architects. Okay, it is regarding temple architects. So correct answer is C. Okay, very good Aditya. Yes, Bodhisattva, Padmapani, Divya, Buddha, very good. Yash, very good, temple architects. Okay, shall we move on to next question? And today we are going to deal entire 20 questions from history only. Okay, 50 to 70, all these 20 questions are history. Now let us see the next question. The Prime Minister recently inaugurated Kashi Vishwanath Corridor. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Kashi Vishwanath Temple? So first statement is Kashi Vishwanath Temple houses one of the 12 Jyotirlingas. And next one is Tristalestu, a Sanskrit treatise mentions about temple in Varanasi. And third statement is the present structure of temple was commissioned by Maharani Ahilya Holkar of Indore. So you have to identify which of the statements are correct. So tell me any idea about this temple. So from history you can expect these questions like if our Prime Minister is visiting or President is visiting or if it is 50 years anniversary or 100th year or 125th year or 150th year. Yes, you can expect questions from those topics. Yes, you can expect questions regarding this Kashi Vishwanath corridor. Okay, tell me, so which is the temple of this Kashi Vishwanath? So it is related to which god? At least if you know that, you can say first statement is correct or not, so that your chance of reaching correct answer will be high. So tell me, this Kashi Vishwanath temple is related to which god? Do you have any idea, anyone? Okay, Yash, A madam. Okay. Good evening, Dilkush. So actually this Kashi Vishwanath temple is related to Shiva. Okay, it is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas. So correct, this first statement is correct. Okay, no doubt in that. And next statement is Tristalestu, a Sanskrit treatise, mentions about this temple in Varanasi. So Kashi Vishwanath temple, where it is located, in which area? At least you might be knowing that. Yes, very good. Aditya, Shiva, and Sona, Raghu, Nitesh, Rachel, Kavya. Yes, it is Shiva temple. Okay, what about the place of this Kashi Vishwanath, where it is located? Place. Tell me at least place. And next one is the present structure of temple was commissioned by Maharani Aliyabhai Holkar of India, and this statement is related to current affairs, and these two statements are static. So in this way, whenever you are getting statements in your questions, so it will be combination of both current affairs and static. So keep this in your mind. Okay, so let us see answer for this question. So option is D. All the statements are correct. Very good, Kavya. So Trishalestu, it is a treatise written by scholar Narayan Bhatta in mid of 16th century, and it mentions about this Kashi Vishwanath temple in Varanasi. So where this Kashi Vishwanath temple is located? Varanasi. So if you know this also, you can say that this statement is absolutely correct. And as well as temple has been destroyed and reconstructed multiple times throughout history. With the present structure, it is built by Maharani Haliabai Holkar in 18th century. Okay, so this is about the explanation part of the second question. So shall we move on to next question? Any doubts? No, right? Yes, now let us move on to next question. Yes, next question is Purandara Dasa. Purandara Dasa is termed as Carnatic Sangeeta Pitamaha. Okay, Carnatic Sangeeta Pitamaha. So in this context, consider the following statements or following things. The first one is Malava Gaula scale. Next one is Melakarta scheme and Swaralis. So how many of the above things they shows contributions of Purandara Dasa to Carnatic music. So Carnatic music and Hindustani music, that will comes under part of your art and culture. And music is very important area where repeatedly UPSC asked questions. So this is one important theme and this is entirely static. Okay, tell me about which of those are the contributions of this Purandara Dasa. Any idea, anyone? So actually out of these three, two, that is Malava Gaula and Swaralavalas, okay, they are the contributions of this Purandara Dasa. But the second one, Melakarta, is not one of his contribution. Okay, clear? So correct answer here is B, only 2. So let us see the explanation part. So advent of this Purandara Dasa in year 1484, which marked a very important landmark in development of Carnatic music. So this Carnatic music is developed especially in southern part of our country. Okay, that is southern in India. And here the 17th century, the history of Carnatic music saw an epoch-making scheme of 72 Melakartas. So these Melakartas, they were introduced by Venkatamaki. So it was not by this Purandara Dasa. Okay, so because of this, the second statement is incorrect. But other than that, the remaining two, not only that, but here Tillanas, Tanavarnams, Lakshanageetams and Lakshageetams, Suladas, Dasarapadas and Devarnamas, Vrittanamas, Kirtanas, so they are also one of his contributions. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? No, right? If you have doubts, so please let me know. Okay, let us move on to next question. With reference to the history of India, the terms Pana, Kashyapana and Nishka, they are related to. It is very direct question. So option A is units for measurement of land. Next one is units of weights used in trade. And third one is coins of different monetary values. And option D is categories of agricultural land. So tell me. So it is very direct question. And in UPSC you have to remember this type of questions you may expect. Like they will give the terms and terminologies of ancient history or medieval history, and they will say like these are the terms that they are present in ancient history, what they mean. So in this way also you can get questions. Okay, tell me, Shruti. So what is the answer? Panas, Karshapanas and Nishkas, they are related to. Very direct question. I am waiting for your reply. Come on students. You have to answer this question at any cost. It's very easy and it's also direct. So these Panas, Karshapanas and Nishkas, they are related to coins. We have silver coins, gold coins. Okay, so they are related to coins. Very easy question. And let us move on to next question. With reference to history of, okay, I done this, right? Okay. With reference to Qutub Minar complex, consider the following statements. So this is also very direct question from your static syllabus of art and culture. So first statement is it includes Qutub Minar and Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque only. And second statement is Qutub Minar was founded in 1199 by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak, and it has 5 stories each with a balcony and spiral staircase. And this one is Alauddin Khilji rebuilt the 2 stories of Qutub Minar after it was damaged by lightning. And how many of the statements are correct? So tell me, out of these 4 statements, which statement you find odd? Which statement you find different? Come on, students, make it fast. So out of these 4 statements, which statement you find odd? I want replies. Come on students. I am not getting any replies. Come on. So read this first statement. It includes Qutub Minar and Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque only. So here you can see word only, whether this statement is correct or incorrect. So what happened? So please give me the replies. Please be interactive so that you can learn more things. But in today's class we are going to discuss entire history questions. So here I can't give you any techniques and tips. So if at all possible I will be giving. Okay. So tell me. Come on, Kavya. Kavya, Shruti, Rachel, Divya, Yash, Praveen, Nitesh, Sona, Divya, Raghu, Akhil. Tell me which statement is odd. So actually in this Qutub Minar complex, so we don't have only these 2. So even we have other structures also. So because of this we can eliminate this statement and eliminate this option. And this one is Qutub Minar was founded by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak. Everyone knows this. So this statement is absolutely correct. And next one is it have 5 stories with a balcony and spiral staircase. So this is also correct. And next one is Alauddin Khilji rebuilt the 2 stories of Qutub Minar after it was damaged by lightning. But it is not by Alauddin Khilji. Okay, it is by Feroz Shah Tughlaq. Okay. So here only 2 statements, 2 and 3 are correct. So correct answer is B, 2 only. Clear? It is also very direct and simple question, students. Okay, next question is, consider the following statements. So this is very difficult question according to me. I don't know whether you feel this as easy or not. So if you are feeling easy, so please let me know in the comment box. So first one is, James Rennell, a Scottish economist, published 3-volume work, A History of British India. So first statement is talking about one author. And next one is, James Mill, a political philosopher, in his book divided Indian history into 3 periods, that are Hindu, Muslim and depressed classes. And next one is, James Mill thought that all Asian societies were at similar levels of civilization with respect to European civilization. So here I want to give you one tip, students. So if you are getting this type of statements with regarding anything regarding history, so first read all these statements, because one statement will be interlinked with another statements in history. So actually here if you see, it is talking about 3-volume, and also here in the second statement also it is saying about 3 periods. Okay. So this might be or this might be 2 statements. In these 2 statements one will be correct. Okay, but here the 3 volumes here and 3 periods here, but here the author name is different. So actually this is not James Rennell, that is James Mill. So James Mill, he is a Scottish economist, published 3-volume work, that is A History of British India. So this is wrong. So according to our assumption, so this second statement should be correct, right? But if you see here 3 periods, here we have Hindu, Muslim and depressed classes. But during this Britisher time, so we don't bother about these depressed classes. So we used to bother about Britishers. Okay, Britishers, Muslim and Hindus at that time, right? So this statement is also incorrect. And next one is, James Mill thought that all Asian societies were at similar level of civilization with respect to European civilization. So if you read this statement, so why these Britishers, they colonized India? For materials, okay, for resources. So at that time here Britishers, they used to introduce their English education, their civilization, because they always believe that Indians are having lower civilization compared to that of there. So European civilization is superior civilization. So that was the thing that used to be there at that time. But how can we say like similar level? No, not at all. Correct? So you can eliminate that. So here you have to identify how many of above statements are correct. Okay, so none. So all statements are incorrect here. Clear? Are you getting the points? Are you getting the tricks that I am saying how you have to use? Yes or no? Clear, students? Is this clear or not? So if you have any doubts, so please post your doubts in the comment section. So please be interactive. I am not getting any messages. Okay. Now let us see next question. 57th question. Consider the following pairs. First one is terms in history and next one is meaning. So in this way also you can expect questions. Okay. You have to see this type of questions for sure. So first one is Ijardars, who are local merchants. Next one is Takkavi, land revenue. Next one is Mahajans, money lenders. Polygards, Jamindars. So how many of the above pairs is or are correct with reference to historical terms? Come on, tell me. So in these words, at least which word you have heard the most repeated times? So whether you have heard about any at least one word while you are reading history. So if you read history, at least one word you might have heard or wrote somewhere. So please tell me which is that word. Aditya, Saumya, Keshu, Nitesh, Aditya, Raghu, Sona, Kavya, Shruti. Come on, tell me. Rachel. So which word have you listened? Have you heard? Nawaz says option B, only 2. Okay, so which are wrong then, Nawaz? Which pairs of, yes, Shruti says Takkavi. Okay, very good, Shruti. Yes, we heard this Takkavi. Takkavi means nothing but agriculture loans. It is not at all land revenue. Correct, Shruti? Okay, so we can eliminate this all 4 here. And in this remaining 3 words, which words have you heard? Yash says Mahajans. So what is this Mahajans, Yash? Mahajans means? Okay, what is this Mahajans, Keshav? Mahajans. Okay, Shruti says 1 and 4 are wrong. No, Shruti, second is already wrong. So here Takkavi talks about loans. It is not about land revenue. Okay, Ijardars, they are not local merchants. Very good. But this Mahajans means money lenders. It is for sure. So what is Mahajans? Yash, you are talking about Mahajanapadas. I am asking about Mahajans, not Mahajanapadas. Okay, clear? Yes, one is wrong, Lucky. Very good. Okay, you can see here, Ijardar system is revenue collecting system. Very good. Okay, very good, Sona. It is land collecting system. And this Takkavi is nothing but agricultural loans. We know that. And next one is Mahajans. So Mahajans indicates money lenders. Especially in the backward regions, peasant used to go to this Mahajans and they will be getting this money. Okay, money lenders from those money lenders. And next one is local polygars. They were recognized as Jamindars. Jamindars in Madras. So if you go back to the question. Yes, good Yash. Polygars means Jamindars. So correct answer is 3 and 4 pairs. 2 are correct. So correct answer is B, only 2. Okay, polygars means Jamindars. Very good. Yes, now let us see next question. Consider the following statements. First one is permanent land settlement was introduced in Madras and Mysore in year 1793. This is also a very direct question. You have to answer this at any cost. Next one is Thomas Munro became the Governor General of Bengal when the permanent system was introduced. Next one is East India Company had fixed the revenue that each zamindar had to pay, and estates of those who failed to pay were to be auctioned to recover the revenue. So tell me here which of the statements are incorrect. That means wrong statements. Come on, think and tell me. Do it fast. So read the statements well. Okay. So here the numbers also given. So which statement you find odd? So which statement you find odd, students? Okay, Deepak says 2. So actually, who was the Governor General at that time? Cornwallis. We can eliminate this and all 3 can be eliminated. And next, read this first statement. So Kavya says first is odd. Permanent land settlement was introduced in, not in Madras or Mysore. So here if you see the second statement, it is say Governor General of Bengal. So it is in Bengal. So by reading the second statement, you can come up with the deciding whether this first statement is correct or wrong, right? So it is in Bengal, not in Madras and Mysore. So these 2 statements are incorrect. And if you see this third statement, the East India Company had fixed the revenue that each Jamindar had to pay, and estates of those who failed to pay, they were to be auctioned to recover the revenue. So this statement is absolutely correct. So here you have to identify which are the wrong statements, 1 and 2. So that option is B, only 2. Clear? 3 is correct statement, Kavya. It is not odd. Okay, now let us see next question. Question number 59. It is also direct question. Consider the following statements about Battle of Buxar. So tell me in which year this Battle of Buxar happened and year. And whenever you are studying any event in your history, you have to see consequence. So there are number of questions in this paper. They asked about consequence of so and so event in our modern history. Okay, so first statement is company secured the Diwani rights of entire Mughal India. Next one is Bengal came under a dual system of administration. Next one is the battle ended with signing the Treaty of Allahabad. So which of the above statements is or correct with reference to consequence of Battle of Buxar? So which is the consequence of Battle of Buxar? So please tell me which statement you find that is too extreme and odd. Yes, 1764, very good. Anish, Aditya, Lolly, Deepak, Shruti, Nawaz, Sona, Rachel, Kavya, very good. Okay, 1 is odd. Why, Kavya? Why 1 is odd? Nawaz says option B, 2 and 3 only answer. So actually here company secured the Diwani rights only for certain area, but it is saying entire. So entire is extreme here. So we can eliminate that statement. So we can remove 1. So that answer is B, 2 and 3 only. So Bengal came under dual system of administration after this Diwani rights. And next one is the battle which had been ended by signing of Treaty of Allahabad. So these two are very important consequences of Battle of Buxar. Yes, very good, Sona, very good. So are understanding the things, right? Things are going in a right way. Am I right or not? So whether you are understanding how to read the statements and how to connect with other statements, are you gaining this skill or not? Yes, very good. Let us move on to next question. Consider the following statements about a session of Indian National Congress. So earlier, around 7 to 8 years back, so UPSC used to ask questions regarding sessions of INC and importance. But we don't know when which question will be given by UPSC, right? So you have to focus on these INC sessions also. Yes, very good, Kavya. So first statement here is resolution of National Economic Program, resolution to reject two-nation theory, Purna Swaraj Declaration, resolution of fundamental rights. So how many of the above statements is or correct regarding the events that happened in Lahore session of 1929? So how many events are happened? So any idea, at least can you remember which was the important event that happened in this 1929 Lahore session? Anyone? Anyone? Please tell me what is the importance of this session. Aditya says only 2. Sidhu says D, all 4. Kavya only 2, ma'am. Option B only 2. Aditya says 3 and 4 are correct. Okay. So for sure, one thing is very clear is yes, Purna Swaraj Declaration happened in this 1929 Congress session. So this thing is very clear. Okay. And now let us see the answer. So if you are not knowing this type of questions, then what you have to do? So read this twice or thrice and you have to rethink in which session they talked about that. You will be getting some clue at least, so that you will be coming up with 50-50 chances, then you can do that answer correct. Okay. So the first one here is the resolution of fundamental rights and as well as National Economic Program. So these two were in Karachi session. They are very important of 1931. Okay, and next one is in this Lahore session. So only complete independence, Purna Swaraj was declared. And even this two nation theory was not at all proposed in any of this Indian National Congress session. Okay, so you can eliminate all these three. Only one, that is Purna Swaraj declaration, is correct. So option A is correct answer. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? Okay. And next question is, consider the following statements. First one is, women did not participate in the movements at a wide level. And next one is, Dandi March and salt making were the symbols of refuse to live under British made laws. And next one is, it also marked the organization of red shirts under leadership of Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. How many of the above statements are correct regarding civil disobedience movement? So first tell me when the civil disobedience movement was happened. Which year? Okay, which year you got this? Okay, tell me which year you got this civil disobedience movement. So later on we are going to see all these three statements. Students, fast. Okay, so first one is, women did not participate. So actually after Gandhiji entered into Indian freedom struggle, so he struggled a lot for awareness, and from the entry of this Gandhiji into movement, that led to mass movements, and even women, they participated. Okay, so this statement is absolutely wrong, that women did not participate in the movement at a wide level. And next one is, Dindi March and salt making, they were the symbols of refusal to live under British laws. Yes, Dindi March and salt making, they were the symbols of refusal of people, that we don't want to live under British laws. And this one is also marked organization of red shirt under this Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. So this statement is also correct. So here 2 and 3 are correct. So this one is incorrect. So answer is B2 only. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? Yes, very good, Kavya. Women also participated in large number. That's what I am saying. And next one is, consider the following pairs. So first you have one revolutionary organization, and you have to see who is the associate leader. I am not talking about who is the founder of that, but even the people who are related with that. You have to remember that one also. So try to make a list of revolutionary organizations and members and in which area. So in this way you can make a flow chart. First one is Anushilan Samiti, Shamiji Krishna Varma. Next one is Mitra Mela, Pramota Mittar, Sociologist Sarwarkar brothers. So please tell me which is the correct pair. So you have to identify correct pair. So tell me which is the correct pair among these three. Fast. Which is the correct pair? Anushilan Samiti, Shamiji Krishna Varma, Mitra Mela, Pramota Mittar, Sociologist Sarwarkar brothers. Very easy. Raghu 1. Okay. So any other guesses? Rachel B, Deepak only 1, Sona only 1. So think once again and please tell me the answer. Thiru A. Okay, think once again, students. So tell me which is the correct answer. So actually I am not going to take many tricks or tips here, but in current affairs, in geography, in polity I can give, because this history is entirely static. I can't change anything. Okay, just if there is any extreme statement or if there is any odd, so I will be letting you know, like in this way you have to read the statements. Okay. So I think today you are going to disappoint. after my session, I think so. So today we are taking only history questions. Okay, tomorrow we will be taking polity questions. Okay, don't miss the session. Yes, now let us see the answer for this question, that is none. So none, no one pair is correct. Because Pramota Mittal, who was one of the leader of Anushilan Samiti, and this one is Sarwarkar brothers, so he was there associated with this Mitra Mela, and Sociologist Journal was written by Shamiji Krishna Verma. So if you go back to the question, okay, so Anushilan Samiti, who? Sarwarkar brothers. Shamiji, sociologist. Okay? No. It's wrong. Okay. So here you can say sociologist Shamiji Krishna Verma. Sociologist Swamiji Krishna Verma. Anushilan Samiti, it is by Pramodar Mittal, and Mitra Mela by Sarwarkar brothers. Okay, so this is the correct pairs. Clear? So answer is none, D. Okay, let us see the next one. Consider the following pairs again. Viceroy and their contribution. So first one is Lord Ellenbrook prohibited the working of children below 7 years of age. And next one is Lord Ripon legalized the marriage of Hindu widows. Next one is Lord Dalhousie abolished slavery. So which of the above pairs is or correct with reference to contributions of Viceroys of India? So tell me which are the correct pairs. So do you have any idea regarding anything? Come on, think and tell me. So in this way also you can get question regarding Governor Generals and Viceroys. That is also very important. Okay, so what do you think? What do you get in mind if you think about this Dalhousie, doctrine of lapse, right? And what about this Ripon? Ripon is father of local self-government, right? So here Dalhousie, so always we will be having negative things regarding Dalhousie. So how can he abolish slavery? So he won't do that. He might not did any action regarding slavery, right? So we can eliminate this clearly. Yes or no? And this one is Lord Ellenbrook prohibited the working of children below 7 years. And Ripon legalized the marriage of Hindu widows. So think about these two statements. And option D is 1, 2 and 3. So if you are eliminating this for this third statement, the correct answer is A1 only. Right, now let us see explanation part for this question. Okay. So all are incorrect. Okay. So here Ellenbrook, so he was British Governor General when slavery was abolished by India Slavery Act. Okay. So he was the person. So here he was the person who related to this abolishment of slavery. It is not Dalhousie, as I said. Okay. So here option D is none of the above. I thought 1, 2, 3, but it is none. And if you see the next one, that is Factory Act. So first Factory Act of 1881, it was passed by Lord Ripon. And this act which prohibited working of children who are below 5 years of age. Sorry, 7 years of age under this industries. So one thing you have to remember is if there is any good thing, so that good thing is done by Lord Ripon. Okay, Lord Ripon. And even remarriages of Hindu widows was legalized by Lord Canning. It was not by this Lord Ripon. And this one is Dalhousie did not abolish slavery in India at all. Okay, so in this way you have to revise about the contributions. So here I forgot to include this option D. So because of this I too got confused. Okay, and the next one is 64 question. So first statement is foreign products were boycotted and British imports fell by half of the initial amount. Okay, and next one is Tilak Swaraj Fund was oversubscribed and 10 crore rupees was collected to support non-cooperation. And next one is the participants were supposed to work for Hindu-Muslim unity and the removal of untouchability, all the time remaining non-violent. And how many of above statements are correct regarding Khilafat and non-cooperation movement? Tell me, what is this non-cooperation movement is about? Tell me about this non-cooperation movement at least year. Come on. Non-cooperation movement year, students. When? Article says B, 2 is odd, indicates number. Okay. It is saying about 10 crore rupees. Okay, let us see. Meenakshi says B, only 2. Aditya, only 1. Okay, so let us see the explanation part for this 64th question. So here, what happened in this non-cooperation movement? So heaps of foreign clothes, they were burned publicly. Okay, so because of this, what happened? Half of their imports, they had been fell, right? So this first statement is correct. And next one is the Tilak Swaraj Fund was oversubscribed. So there we have collected only 1 crore rupees. So in question they said 10 crores. So this is incorrect. So very good, Kavya. You're playing a game in a right way. Okay, I appreciate you. And next one is during the movement, the participants were supposed to work for Hindu-Muslim unity and for the removal of untouchability and all the time remaining non-violent. So this statement is also absolutely correct. So only they played number game in this second statement. So correct option is 1 and 2 are correct. That means option B, 2 only 2 statements. Very good, Shruti. Yes, now let us see next question. 65th question. Consider the following statements. Throughout entire movement, Gandhi and other leaders, they directed from Mumbai. And next one is the importance of the movement lay in the fact that it showed the preparedness for the masses. And next one is movement was proposed by non-violent but took violent turn eventually. So which of the above statements are incorrect regarding Quit India movement? So this question is about Quit India movement, and that too you are asking which are the incorrect statements. Come on, tell me. So which statement you are finding that is odd in these three? So which statement is odd? So can you guess? Yes, Yash, it is 1 crore rupees. Come on, tell me which statement is odd. Hit the top. 1. Okay, 1, Meenakshi. 1 only. So actually in the first statement it is saying that entire. So actually in this Quit India movement, many leaders, they were arrested and they were kept under jail. So how throughout the movement Gandhiji and other leaders, they directed from Mumbai? No, not making any sense. Okay, so we can eliminate 1. And importance of this movement lays in the fact that it showed the preparedness of masses. Okay, so they are asking here incorrect. That means this first statement should be there. So 1, 1, 1. And there is no option. You have to read even these 2 statements also. So the importance of the movement lays in the fact that it showed preparedness of masses. Yes, it showed the preparedness of masses. So you can eliminate 2 there. And the movement was proposed as non-violent but eventually took violent turn. So whether this third statement is correct or not, please tell me. Please tell me about this third statement, whether it is correct or incorrect. Okay, so if you see, It passed as a famous Quit India resolution and it started as a non-violent mass. But finally it had been turned eventually violent. So because of this third statement is also correct. So here you have to identify which is the incorrect statements. So this is correct and this is correct. So only one statement is wrong. So answer is A1 only. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? So if you have doubts, so please post your doubts in the comment section. And next question is, consider the following statements regarding women's movement in India. So first one is Bharat Mahila Parishad was the first women's organization in India. And next one is Sarala Devi Chowdhury was the editor of journal Prabuddha Bharata. And next one is the Hindu Ladies Social Club was started by Ramabai Ranade in Mumbai. So in these three statements, how many of you have any idea about this women's movement in India? Tell me. So if you are the student of mains answer writing, I already gave a question regarding role of women movement in Indian freedom struggle. Yes or no? So if you have wrote that answer, you will be knowing about these statements. Come on students, what is the answer for this question? Think. Do you have ever heard about these organizations at least once or not? I am waiting. Aditya D, none of these. So here you have to identify which is incorrect. Incorrect, not correct. Okay, you know about Ramabai Ranadev. Okay, Yash. So tell me whether this third statement is correct or not. Rasna B, only 2. So at least have you heard about this Prabuddha Bharata? Prabuddha Bharata, any time? So if you know that, I can say you can eliminate one statement. So actually this Prabuddha Bharata was not by Sarla Devi, but it is by Swami Vivekananda. It is by Vivekananda. So you can eliminate these 2. Okay, all 3 will be removed here. And next one is this Bharat Mahila Parishad is not the first women's organization. The name it is like Bharat only, but it is not Bharat Mahila Parishad exactly. Okay, so this is also incorrect. And next one is the Hindu Ladies Social Club was started by Ramabai Ranade. Tell me fast. Okay, so actually this Ramabai Ranade quickly gained recognition for her leadership skills because she started Hindu Ladies Social Club in Mumbai. Okay, so because of this third statement is correct. Only these 2 statements are incorrect. So correct answer is B2 only. Clear? Very good, Sri. It is 2 only. Very good, Navas. Option B2 only. And let us see next question. Consider the following. And they gave the names of leaders. First one is Ram Prasad Bismil, Bijoy Kumar Sinha, Jaidev Kapoor. How many of above are active members of Hindustan Socialist Republic Association? That is HSRA. I am not talking about HRA. I am talking about HSRA. So tell me who are the active participants or active members of this Hindustan Socialist Republic Association? Please tell me fast. Okay, Ash, I will be doing a separate video on this Ramabai Randev soon after once prelims is done. Yes, tell me who are the members of this HSRA? So tell me fast. I have to complete 3 more questions. Okay, I will give you the explanation. So actually here Ram Prasad Bismil, he was part of HRA, not HSRA. So first one will be incorrect. And other participants were Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Bhagwati Charan Vohra, Bijoy Kumar Sinha, Shiv Verma, Jaidev Kapoor. So these were the participants of this HSRA. So remaining two were there, but first one is Ram Prasad Bismil. He was the member of HRA, that is Hindustan Republican Association. So correct answer is B. Okay, two only. And next question is, consider the following statements regarding Subhash Chandra Bose. So very easy and direct. So first one is, Bose considered Swami Vivekananda as his spiritual guru, and he bought out newspaper called as Forward, and he was elected as the president of All India Youth Congress in year 1923. So tell me which statements are correct. Here you have to identify statements. So minimum two statements are correct there. So tell me. So if you have seen this first statement, it is clearly saying, so he was not his spiritual guru but Chittaranjan Das. Okay, Chittaranjan Das, he was spiritual guru. So you can eliminate this first statement. So correct option is C, 2 and 3. So he bought this newspaper called as Forward Block. And this one is, he was elected as the president of All India Youth Congress. Yes or no? Yes, very easy, simple question, right? Are you feeling any difficulty in this question? No, it is very simple. Okay, now let us see next question. Consider the following statements. First one is, it offered immediate expansion to the Viceroy's Executive Council to include more Indians. And it for the first time recognized the right of Indians to form a constitution. And next one is, the offer was rejected by both Congress and Muslim League. So which of the above statements are correct with reference to August offer? So in which year it came up? First tell me the year, students. Yes, very good, Nawaz. So tell me, students, in this 69th question, so which statement you find odd? So in which statement you have doubt at least? Come on, students. Okay. So here this offer was rejected by both, but it is not by both. So Muslim League accepted this. Okay, so this is incorrect. So if you remove that, so correct answer is 1 and 2 only. So it offered immediate expansion of Viceroy Executive Council to include more Indians. So this is the first demand. And next one is, for the first time they recognized the rights of Indians to form a constitution. So these two are correct statements and this third one is incorrect. Okay, let us see the next and last question of the day. Again, on one side you have organizations and another side you have founder now directly. So first one is Purva Sarvajainik Sabha, S.H. Chiplunkar. This one is Indian Association Anand Mohan Bose, Madras Mahajan Sabha, K.T. Tilak. So you have to identify which are the correctly matched pairs. So which pairs are matched correctly? Come on, please identify. It is very direct question, students. So it is the last question of the day. So tell me. So how are you feeling, whether these sessions are useful for you or not? Because this will be helpful for your revision, and even wherever it is possible I am giving the tricks like how to identify the correct statement and how can you guess an answer for that questions in examination hall, and which kind of questions you have to take in examination hall and which kind of questions you have to leave. So I want to just build confidence in you so that you can clear your prelims. So this is my only one aim of coming up with these sessions every day from Monday to Saturday. So how are you feeling? So whether these sessions are useful or not, whether shall I continue these sessions or discontinue? Okay, Aditya says 1 and 3 seems incorrect. Shruti says 1 is wrong. Teach CSAT questions also, madam, but I am very weak in CSAT because I am from biology background, BPC background. Okay, I will ask sir to take sessions. Come on, tell me. Okay, so Purna Sarvajanik Sabha, it was formed by S.H. Chiplanka. So because of this, first statement is correct. And next one is Indian Association, founded by Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose in year 1876. Again, the second statement or second pair is also correct. And next one is Madras Mahajan Sabha, founded by Veera Raghavacharya and G. Subramanya Iyer and P. Anandacharyulu. So here third statement is incorrect. Okay, third statement is incorrect. So here we have B, only two. Only two are correct. Okay. So this is about our today's session. So by this I am concluding, and tomorrow we are going to see next set of 70 to 90 questions, and I think day after tomorrow you are having this second grand test. Okay, so after conducting that test, and I will be taking explanation part of those tests. Clear? And if you want to take the test, please download the app, and app link is given in description box, and there you can take this 5 GS test and 2 CSAT test for free. And even if you want to join the foundation course, so foundation course is also ready. It is going to be start from 27th May. Okay, so you can join also, if at all, if you require this foundation course, you can join offline or online. Okay, so that's all, students. So by this I am concluding, and thank you so much, and do revise the things repeatedly and practice as many questions as possible, and don't read new things now. So whatever that you have read, so please do revise. So this is not the right time to read something new. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much, and good night, students, and all the best.